my faithful, loyal YouTube subscribers. Today is Thursday, November 4th. The year is 2021. I was reading a report about the coronavirus pandemic, which is still raging over in Europe right now. A lot of countries are now going through their fourth wave. Wave number 4, which is also headed our way this winter. And one state, Colorado, I believe, or one of these states is already starting to see the effects of winter and the COVID-19 in hospitalizations, and which we already know leads to deaths and all this mayhem and confusion in emergency rooms and blah, 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 blah. But the interesting part over in these other countries like Germany and other European countries that are having problems, same issues. People don't want to take the vaccines. They don't trust the vaccines. They don't trust the government. They don't trust this. They don't trust that. And then they get COVID-19, the coronavirus, and they end up in the hospital. Then they end up dead. So I'm just trying to figure out. I've never understood the logic. I don't trust the vaccine. I'm going to do this without the vaccine. Then along come the big old bad coronavirus and snatch their ass up. I'll take my chance with the vaccine. In fact, yesterday, or was it yesterday? Or day before yesterday? I think day before yesterday I went and got my booster shot. Yeah, it was day before yesterday. So I got my booster shot. I got my vaccination. So I've had my flu shots, my flu shot for the year, and I got my booster shot, and I'm ready to go to Jamaica. Seriously, I've been thinking about going to Jamaica for Thanksgiving. I've been looking at the rates on the computer. That stuff is cheap for these resorts. Nice resorts, dirt cheap. That stuff is cheap. Well, one of the reasons why it's cheap because of the coronavirus down there, vacationing on the island too. It's like, okay. So, I don't know. This is something to consider. It's very inexpensive for Thanksgiving. I even saw some very inexpensive cruise rates on some cruise ships. Very inexpensive. So, but anyway, I saw a message. Somebody wrote a question. Where's Earl at? I'm thinking, where the hell is Earl? Is right in Atlanta at work right about now. It's 8:42. He's at work today. And Earl and I, y'all have to understand. So me and Earl met in 1996. We've been together a long time. We had breakups, get together breakups. However, this is probably the most peaceful period I've had dealing with Earl because we live in separate households. I think it's my second or third time that we've not lived under the same roof. I'm beginning to learn that it's so much peaceful when you live by yourself. You can just sit here and just sip some coffee. You ain't got to argue with nobody about no bullshit. If you leave a pot or pan in the sink, there ain't nobody going to complain. Living alone is heaven. I wish I had known this 25 years ago. Shit, I know it now. I think that when people start shacking up together or moving in, and that's when relationships start to take twists and turns. That's when things get kind of crazy. I talk to a lot of these young guys, and they're very concerned that they may never be in a relationship. There are people who are older than me that I know who have never been in a relationship, ever. Any relationship. So I always tell people, relationships can be difficult. It's not what y'all think it is. Dealing with another person is not going to be hunky-dory in heaven. And somebody also made the comment, if the police ever get involved, it's over with. But god damn it, the police been involved in a relationship a couple different times. Shit, what y'all want me to do? There was some incidents where the police showed up and locked our asses up. All right, guys, put on these handcuffs. We on our way to take y'all down to the, put us in the back of a paddy wagon. I don't like those situations that presented themselves, but it did happen. I mean, everybody wants this perfection. No fussing, no fighting, no arguing, no. Good luck with that shit. If y'all think y'all gonna be in a relationship and you ain't had no issues, and you ain't never had no problems, and you think everything gonna be hunky-dory, you think your relationship gonna just be beautiful, like a flower blossoming in the sun. I don't care, gay, straight, black, or white. Relationships are complicated. That's why so many people end up divorced. and never speak to each other again. The fact that me and Earl are still speaking to each other after 25 years should say something. So those of you that always ask these dumbass questions, please go someplace, have a seat, sit down, and worry about your own bullshit. This is the thing that bothers me. Y'all so motherfucking worried about what's going on with me and Earl. Worry about your own shit. Do you ask me what's going on with the person you with? I don't care. Listen, I got friends in relationships. I don't ask them about their damn relationship. What's going on with so-and-so? What are y'all doing? What's going on? Why is this? I don't give a fuck. I really don't. None of my business. I'm like, shit, I don't give a damn about that shit. Hope y'all are happy. If you ain't happy, get happy. I don't involve myself in people's personal lives and their personal relationships. It ain't got shit to do with me. Shit, I got 5 sisters and brother and cousins. I don't ask nobody shit. My mama was running around with this man that she married and all this stuff. I ain't asked nothing. I just saw them together and said, let's go get some breakfast. It was none of my business. That was her decision. You know, what y'all want me to do? Who is he? What's going on? That woman grown. I've learned to mind my business. Something a lot of y'all we need to learn how to do. Mind your fucking business. Worry about your own shit so you can have your own 25-year relationship of hell. Blew that one off, shit. Relationships are tough. Not all of them. I can imagine some people having a real good time. And you all have to think. This is the thing that gets on my nerves. For me and Earl to have known each other since 1996, hell, there had to be some damn good times somewhere mixed up in there for 25 fucking years. There had been some good stuff. There was some good stuff, and you take the good along with the bad. That's part of life. And I'm looking at all these stupid people I know today all running around here single. Well, I met somebody and they had this problem. I said, that's all they had, that problem? Is the motherfucker working? Does he have a job? He making income? What's the problem? Now, one thing I always did, I ain't never dated a guy that was not employed. I'm not about to take in and deal with no broke motherfucker. He ain't got no type of hustle. You better be doing something. That's been rule number uno. Everybody I ever dated had a job or income. Everybody. Every last one of them niggas. Long before I met Earl, there was other guys I met. You better have that one guy. I must admit I did mess up with one individual who was starting a import and export company. He was Jamaican. He was very aggressive. That was years and years and years ago. And he was trying to get me to move to New York. This was in the early 90s. And of course, I had just got to Atlanta, so I wasn't thinking about no New York. I wish I had took his ass up on that offer. That motherfucker rich now. But hey, I didn't know, didn't see it coming. Who knew that import-export company he was creating, import stuff from the Caribbean and all these foreign islands would explode like it did, and it did. So, this was back in the early 90s. He's doing extremely well now. It has been for years. Who knew? So some of these people that y'all ruling out, but he was working. He was not unemployed. He was just living in New York. And I just didn't want to do a long distance relationship. So that was back in the early 90s. That was like 91, 92. That's before I bought that house in 93. When I bought that house, I sealed the deal with him. He was like, you bought a house? I said, yeah, I bought a house here, buddy. And then that just kind of nipped that in the bud. But, I've dated people over the years, and I look at this young lady that was killed with this guy that she was dating. I've talked to a couple guys that always had these guns, and that concerned me. Everywhere we went, you got a gun. You got a gun. Every time I get in the car, there's guns all over the damn place. I said, this ain't gonna work. As soon as I realized the type of person that you have to have a gun everywhere. What is going on in your life that you got to have this many damn guns? This is back in the 90s. Atlanta was not that dangerous back then like it is now. I can see people having guns today. But back then, they didn't really need no gun. I mean, for what? What you need this gun for? What are you doing? So I just kind of said, nah, there's something ain't right about this. There's all this, you got to have a gun everywhere you fucking go. What are you doing? Who you, Al Capone or something? Shit, what the fuck going on? But this woman that was killed a few weeks ago, shot in her apartment. I guess my concern is, at some point, she should have realized, she should have realized that this person was an aggressive individual or possibly on drugs or mentally unstable. Have I dated guys who are mentally unstable? Oh yeah. And I quickly said, okay, this ain't gonna work. This nigga ain't got something wrong with this nigga. Let me get the fuck away from him. And then sometimes people move too fast. They only met a couple of months ago. You move that damn fast, and then I don't understand it. That was much quicker than what, they met a couple of months and all of a sudden they're in a relationship or something. I mean, maybe she should have took her time. But I've noticed a lot of these, I used to think gay people move pretty swiftly to move into relationships and move people in and all of a sudden, we in a relationship. I thought gays did that, like making Kool-Aid. I begin to think a lot of straight folks do this stupid shit too. You just met somebody. Don't you want to take a couple of years to get to know this person? You might want to. A couple of years. We ain't dating, baby. We just getting to know each other for the next 12 to 24 months, maybe longer. Had she really took her time and really got to know that man before they said we dating, she probably would have realized, okay, this nigga's crazy. Take your time. What's the fucking rush? You that desperate? You couldn't be that damn desperate. When I met Earl, that was in 1996. I got to know Earl over the course of damn near 6 to 8 months before we even decided to even mess around. And even longer, we were dating for about, we met in 96, and I bought that house in the Old Fourth Ward in 1998, fall of 1998. Earl's lease was up. We decided, well, what are we going to do? Know what I know now. I said, nigga, you need to renew that lease. Funny part, Earl was living in this apartment complex I'm living in now in 1998 when I bought the house in Old Fourth Ward. He stayed as black as in there. But anyway, he moved in that house with me. And that's when things started to change. Our biggest issue, family and friends, jealousy, fucking envy and hate. We had that nice house, swimming pool, we had nice cars, and family members. I remember my sister coming up, we should be living here. Why is he living here? We should be living here. I'm thinking, why should y'all be living in this damn house? Go get your own fucking house. Niggas. But anyway, you want to have some peace in the relationship, get rid of them family members and friends. Don't even let them motherfuckers know where you live at. They don't even know where you fucking live at. I bought a house. Where? Oh, in Memphis, Tennessee. They're in Memphis. You moved to Memphis? Mm-hmm. Don't tell them niggas shit. Let them niggas know where you live at. Where we gonna have Thanksgiving dinner? I don't know. I live in Memphis. You live right down the street from their ass. They just don't know. You be leaving their house, taking side roads like you're running from the damn feds or something, going up back alleys or all the way the long way around to get home. Make sure they ain't followed your ass to your house. I had to make sure mama didn't follow my ass over here. Well, I guess your mama can know where she lives. My mama kept so much shit up between me and her. It was ridiculous. She denied it today. I never said that once. I said, okay, what's happening? Well, of course, this was 25 years ago. So, of course, folks do forget. But I ain't forgot. But, yeah, relationships. I look at a lot of these gay guys. There's not a lot to choose from out there. It's a tough road out there. I don't know what the future holds for me and Earl. I just don't know. Sometimes me and Earl get along okay. Sometimes I want to say, oh, I wish this nigga would go his ass home. That's the good thing about living here. So if things get rocky over when he come over here acting a damn fool and it's always Earl, I said, okay, he'll be gone in a few hours. I just go over there and say, I go upstairs and go to bed. I said, I'm not going to argue with this fool. He'll be leaving in the morning. Or if I go to visit his house, I get up, go home. Because let me get my ass and go just back to my house. Can't live in peace. It's just crazy. Some people don't want to live in peace. He's gotten better because he's talking about, I don't like living alone. I thought to myself, if you were talking a few days ago, he made the comment, I don't like all this living alone. I'm thinking to myself, I bet you don't like living alone. You ain't got nobody to argue with. You ain't got nobody to fuss and fight with over there. That's your issue. You can't argue with your damn self. That's his issue. I'm just keeping it real. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm saying, I like living by myself. I ain't arguing with nobody over here. Y'all, it's peaceful. It's heaven over here. It really is. No, there's nobody here. It's just me. A couple clients pop in every now and then, but there's nobody here watching TV, laying on the couch watching anything. Nobody. But me. Mama comes in here occasionally to call her. Sometimes I catch the mail lady at the mailbox. We sit there and chat for a minute, but she got to go and deliver the mail. I'm like, well, okay, nice seeing you. Bye. Okay. But I like it over here by myself. It's peaceful. You reach the point, I'm 51 years of age, I deserve a little piece of my lamb life. And everybody named Mama who walks, what are you doing? How do you live by yourself? I want to come in here. What are you doing? I want to visit. You ain't coming over here. There's no need to visit. If you come to town, I had a friend come to town. He was like, well, yeah, I figure I could stay there for a few days. I said, a good thing they opened up a hotel up the street from me, a brand new hotel with low rates. You can go there. And I don't know why people seem to think that people want to be bothered with them when they come into town and visit them and stuff like that. Go to a hotel. When I go out of town, I go to a fucking hotel. It's very rare I stay in somebody's home when I go out of town. Very rare. Most places I'm going to visit, I don't know nobody any damn way. But as soon as people roll into Atlanta, where you stay? I'm going to come over there. Mama, I'm good. You going to stay in Walter? You got an extra bedroom. Mama, why are you offering up my home for somebody to come stay at? And I didn't know for that. I'll pay for them a hotel if they can't afford it. I'll call somebody to stick their ass in a hotel in a heartbeat. I don't want to be bothered with people. Plus, it's comfortable at a hotel. Plus, my room got all them clothes I ain't folded in 3 weeks up there. Literally 3 weeks. I need to fold that. I was going to fold that shit this morning. I walked by there and close that door. I said, shit, they clean. I need to fold that shit. Hang it up, do something. A friend of mine took me and showed me a video of his closet. It was immaculate. Now, one thing I will say about Earl, he's a little bit neater than me. Since he ain't got nobody to argue with over this place, it's immaculate over there. Everything's in perfect. Everything's perfect. Shoes all lined up. Everything's perfect. Closet. Look at that shit. But over here, things are a little bit different over here. I should be laying in that damn bed. I F that damn shit. He washes his clothes and folds and put everything up. I just need to put the fold and put the shit up. I F that shit. It's just me over. Who cares? That's another thing coming in. Why are these clothes still sitting in here? You're welcome to fold them and put them up. But actually, one day I walked upstairs. He had folded everything and put it up. I was shocked. I was like, he put my clothes up. What? I almost fell back down the steps. I was fainting. I was in the bottom of the damn steps. I had to fucking thing and fold these damn clothes. But he did fold and put them up, which was a shock. Because he wanted to set his shit on, put his work clothes out. Earl liked to set all his work clothes out when he going to work, so he had to move all that shit off the bed, so he can off the guest bedroom. But anyway, relationships. I'm listening at these young folks. I know they want a relationship, and then I know it's tough. I know it's hard out there now because it's just not a lot of good apples, gay, straight, black or white. I see more white folks. I'm not in their homes. I see a lot of white couples in this area that I live at, walking around with their baby carriages, holding hands. I see a lot. I don't know what's going on in the house. They look like they haven't. For years when I lived in white neighborhoods, I've always seen white couples together walking and holding hands and partnered up and everything. They look happy. But I don't know what's going on behind the doors. To be a fly on the wall. Inside them white folks' houses, and just know what's going on inside of there. We know it's not peaceful. I mean, every relationship is not as peaceful. People that put on airs. So when you're outside, white folks are good at that. Niggas are arguing, fight all over the damn place. But white folks, they won't let their drama leave outside the house. So you won't know what's going on inside that household. And sometimes we'll look at their relationships and think, well, that maybe they're having more successful relationships than we are. Or maybe they just tolerating more shit than we're willing to tolerate. Who knows? But I have a lot of friends who've never been in relationships. And I think that's unfortunate, but I think there are going to be a lot of gays and straights and blacks who, unfortunately, we go through life without a relationship. Now, I've never understood this, why so many women, black women in particular, make the decision to have children by men they're not married to. They have no chance of getting married to. I just think they just want children. But they have these children by these good-for-nothing niggas. And their lives are miserable. I think I'd hold out before I have a child by a man that I know ain't worth shit. I wouldn't want to be that desperate for a child that I have a baby by a man that I know ain't worth shit. You know he ain't worth shit. Why are you having this child by this man? He ain't worth shit. He's not gonna take care of the baby, but he ain't even bought you, like I said, a cold hamburger from Burger King. So why would you be bothered with this nigga? Are people that desperate to have children in relationships that they lay up next to a fucking bum? I've never laid next to a bum. That nigga didn't have some type of paycheck or some type of money, something. Y'all, and listen, back in the day when I was writing checks and shit like that, I had money on top of money. I done got money stashed all over that damn house. Why the hell would I bring a bum in that house to steal my fucking money that I done went out and hustled and stole? That'd be kind of foolish. So I didn't want no broke ass niggas in there. Now I remember me guys when they whispering in the background, Walter stunt work and he do illegal shit, blah, 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 blah. You don't be bothering him. Good, get the fuck away from me. You broke ass motherfuckers. There's so many guys that didn't have no damn money. They were broke as a joke. Oh, what the fuck I'm gonna be bothered with your broke ass for? And I got $100,000 stash in my house that you might steal. Why'd I do that? So, y'all have to make your own decisions what you want to do, but I ain't being one thing I will not do as a black and have never done as a black gay man is laid next to a broke, good for nothing bum. They all had a job or paycheck of some sort. No, they didn't have nothing what I had, but they had some income coming in. I'm not laying next to no fucking broke ass bum, nigga. Get your ass up out of here. You don't work, you ain't got no income, no money, no nothing. Get out! How'd you even get in here? Why would I let you in here? It'd be foolish. And these women have children by these broke, good for nothing bums. And y'all, I've said this before. I go to these gyms. There's some attractive guys that work out in the gyms from these gyms from sun up to sundown, gay and straight. They are bums. They have no income. They're not even smart enough to do personal training while they're in them gyms for hours. Amazing bodies in there from sun up to sundown. Bums. They have no income, no debt. They just in there working out, playing basketball, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Then they have the nerve to ask me, can I borrow $5 or $10? What you in this gym all day? You need $5? Nigga, I ain't got no $5. Listen, y'all. 10, 15 years ago, I said, okay, I got $5. Today, I don't got shit. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm not giving you nothing. I don't have no $5. I have no money. I tell them all the time, I don't have no money. Go jump in that $200,000 Mercedes Benz, drive on. I'll be looking. He got the car. He ain't got no money. That's my money. I ain't about to give you shit, nigga. I don't know you. A bum. They got bums all over these gyms. Atlanta really got bums all over this city. If you're not careful, like that woman who got killed in that apartment building, allowing that bum into her home. If you're not careful and vet these bums, you're going to be in trouble. Do you have a job? And go up there and make sure they go at the job. Where you work at? Okay. And you pop up there. You working at the steakhouse. I only wanted to see this. You sitting at a table, sipping on a coffee. Here they come out. Hey, I had one of them steaks you said you making back there. They look at you like, oh, you came up here. Yeah, I came to see. Make sure you up here working, nigga. But another rule of thumb, and I know this is hard, but if you meet somebody and they financially nowhere near making what you make, leave them niggas alone. If you meet somebody and they not making nowhere close to your income level, please leave them alone for your own safety and your own well-being. Why would you let a hating ass, broke ass nigga, jealous, envious, hating, broke ass nigga into your fucking home and in your bed? What is going on here? That's how that woman ended up dead. She didn't realize when she was sleeping with the enemy? That broke nigga? He must have had some damn good dick for her to let that motherfucking bum into her house. She should have rented a Red Roof Inn, had fucked his ass, and left him at the Red Roof Inn. When he take, I'm going to take a shower, go get her some donuts, and drove her ass back home. If she wanted to fuck with him, meet him at the Red Roof Inn. She do like niggas do. You got a lot of niggas who will fuck a bitch and she won't ever see his house or home. They're going to meet at a cheap-ass hotel. He fuck her and go on by the business. That's what she should have did. She should have met his ass at a cheap-ass hotel, fucked his ass, and went on back home, took a shower, and be like, I got that nut off. Women like to have sex, too. She should have never brought that broke-ass bum into her house. That was a huge mistake. Cost her life. But the main thing you might want to do is don't fuck with broke-ass niggas. It ain't worth it. She could have found anybody. She was a nice-looking girl, too. She could have found somebody white, black, Indian, any damn thing, but that broke-ass fool. Why did she bring him into her own? What did she see in him? Y'all better leave these broke niggas, leave these broke bums alone. This cannot be that damn hard. This is a man of income. Does he have a job? Can he show you what he got in his bank account? What is he doing for a living? Anything? What? Does he have? Is he asking to borrow money from you? Leave his broke ass alone. Don't waste your time with these broke ass niggas. This cannot be that hard. You have to find somebody that at least got something going on positive in their damn life. These broke ass niggas, leave their asses alone. This cannot be that complicated. You want to fucking go on up to the Red Roof Inn and cost you about, what, $30, $40, $50 for a hotel, fuck their ass and go on about your damn business. And be done with it. Get your fucking dildo. Shit, at some point in time, leave these broke niggas alone. Quit inviting trash into your damn life. That one would be, it makes me make, but she made a fatal decision. People making that decision all day long. And, you know, gay folks will go pick somebody up and have sex and the fuck and bring the person into their home and end up dead. Been better off just entertaining themselves. Masturbate shit. Hell. Ain't nobody coming up in here. Whatever happens between Earl and I, fine, so be it. But if Earl and I decide to get a divorce and go about our business, then fine, so be it. But ain't no other nigga coming in through this door. Period. I'm done. I can't be bothered. I don't want to be bothered at all. I'm going to come over and spend the night. You ain't coming over here to spend the night, nigga. I don't know you like that. And I'm at this point in my life, I don't feel like going to the Red Roof Inn. I'm comfortable in my own bed. So I'll speak to you later. Now, and then you know, here's the funny part. You meet these niggas, they don't have their own home, their own car, they're homeless. There's a whole lot of shit going on in Atlanta. Leave them alone. You can be friends with them. You don't have to invite them. You don't have to fuck them. You have a little sympathy for them. That's good. How about your donut? I know you've been having a tough time sleeping in your car. And I have an extra blanket I had over here. And you can stay nice and warm. But you can't come in my house. A lot of guys in this video, a lot of these guys are sleeping in their cars. Unfortunately, a whole lot of them. It's going to be an epidemic. Been going on for a minute now. Don't invite them niggas into your home. Do not do it under any circumstances. You can have sympathy and empathy for a person, but you ain't got to open up your front door and let them in there. That might be the worst mistake you ever made. But these are all just my thoughts and opinions. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to, because I know y'all gonna do the hell y'all want to. He over there, he think he's somebody, he got this, that. You ain't got to listen to me. Do what the fuck you want to. We'll see you on Channel 2 News. That woman who invited that man into her home that she met this past summer, who's dead now, she only knew him a couple of months. He was in her home that night. She let him in there. When he came in there, shot her and shot up that building. I think he was on drugs too. She would be alive now had she used more discernment and judged his ass for being a broke ass, low, not good for nothing nigga. And she had kept her guard up and said, no broke niggas, I think she'd be alive today. I think she would be. Of course, we know niggas try to play games and bullshit. We met all a bunch of lies and manipulators. You better investigate their asses. Grab up that cell phone. One of my friends said, well, how do you go through somebody's cell phone? You snatch it from their ass and you go through it. All this waiting for them to drop that phone. Oh, no. As soon as they unlock it, snatch it from their ass and go through that phone. What they gonna do? Do y'all know how many phones I done snatched from niggas and went through it? Took it from them? Y'all better ask somebody. So you learn that. You meet somebody, snatch that phone from their ass. They can get bad as they want to. They ain't got nothing to hide. They ain't gonna care nothing about it. You in my privacy. You in my business. You ain't got no privacy, no business around me. You don't. I don't know who told you that bullshit. Go through them phones. Go through them emails. Do it for your own concern. You have my permission. Niggas crazy. Snatch that phone. I done snatched a couple phones from people and went through it. Let me see what the fuck going on with this phone. You in this phone is way too much. And as for Earl, me and Earl was together, his phone, emails, computers, I had access to all of it. All of it. Went through it all the time. Bank account, everything. I'm looking. I wasn't know about him cheating like that. I had to see what the fuck going on. Where your money going? What you spending it on? What's going on here? You'd be surprised at stuff I found out going through that shit too. But that's for another video. But anyway, today is Thursday, November 4th, 2021. Go get you niggas need to go get them booster shots. I know a lot of you niggas ain't got the first shot. COVID gonna eat y'all motherfucking asses alive. And I don't have no sympathy for it. All you niggas that COVID snatch up, I ain't got no sympathy for you. And a lot of niggas gonna get snatched up this winter because they ain't even went and got the first vaccine. They ain't got vaccinated at all. They thinking that we done made it this far. COVID gonna be eating up a lot of motherfucking souls this winter. Oh well, that's the decision you dumbass motherfuckers made. Be prepared for the consequences of your lack of action of getting vaccinated. I ain't getting the vaccine. Everybody I ain't getting the vaccine, COVID, tore their ass up. And some of them ain't here alive no more. They dead. Had one nigga stood right here in this kitchen. I would never get that vaccine. Well, a few months ago, about a month or two ago, got sick on Thursday, went to the hospital on Friday. He was dead by Sunday. And if he'd been vaccinated, he was only in his early 30s. He had just got married. The man would be alive now. This is crazy. You niggas insane. But anyway, I'm out of here. This video is way longer than what I wanted. Today is Thursday, November 4th, the year is 2021. Let me go and find me some breakfast and do some cardio, do something to get back to them. My back is feeling better today. My back is feeling better, but I might go do cardio, but my skin might aggravate it a little bit more, so I might wait. I don't know. Anyway, I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of y'all day. This video is way longer than I want it. Enjoy the rest of your Thursday.